I am very disappointed as of April 26, 2019. I am a very disappointed camper. I was expecting better than this, man. I am very disappointed as a fan. That's been a fan from ever since in the 80s. So I'm a long time ago cat Giants fan. I am a blood blue, whatever you want to call it. I represent G-Man from day one. This is how it is. And how I'm looking at these drafts and all of that, it kind of bothered me, yo. That's why I had to make this very special announcement to Gettleman and the rest of the Giants organization who decided to draft who they drafted. Because that was ridiculous. That was a joke. You can't fall in love with someone that you really don't even know that can actually play the game like that. I fall in love with people, or let me just put it like this. I fall in love with a car that I buy that I know can last long, that can give me good performance. I don't just fall in love with a car because of its color. Okay? If a car sit out for 1 year, then guess what? I have to test drive it, which I have test driven it. And if I find that the car is in good condition, I'm going to take it because that's the chance that I'm going to put. Now, I'm not going to go for a car that I'm not really fond with. I'm not really even close of wanting to be with. It's like, what's the sense of me grabbing a car that I don't really like? That's like me going for a Fiat over a Toyota Camry. I'm going to go for that Toyota. That's like me going for a Volvo over a BMW. I'm going to go for the BMW. Now, mind you, a Volvo is a hell of a car. A Volvo can last longer than any vehicles you have. But that's not what I'm really talking about. I'm talking about this draft. This was a joke. You had a dude who has potential to being a future, a bright quarterback, and you're going to pick Daniel Jones? That's the worst thing I've ever come across. I mean, mind you, last year they picked a running back, which was a damn good pick, and I would have agreed for them to pick it like they did last year. If it would start all over again, Saquon would have been my pick from last year. But this year could have been a fresh new start for something special for this organization and for the fans. Why not listen to the fans? You're not benefiting for you. You're not benefiting for us. You're benefiting for yourselves. And that is what I'm pissed off about. Yo, I can't believe you fell in love with somebody just for the first time seeing them. I can't believe that. Okay? I can go back. They talk about the guy was missing for a season of Haskins. Sure, he missed a season, but he sure played back the rest of the 2 seasons that he didn't play for the first season. So he's made up his stats. It says it all. It's like it's in the pudding in the pot. You look at his record and you look at the other guy's record, and it's like, how can you compare? It's like having regular coffee with cappuccino. The cappuccino is going to taste way better than the coffee. Yo, this is ridiculous, son. This is what blows my mind. And I said, let me research this. Let me go back to what everybody and see what these people are talking about, because it's very interesting to see that. When I'm looking at Dwayne Haskins and I'm looking at Daniel Jones, there's no comparison. This kid smoked Daniel Jones from afar. And I'm not looking at race. Both of them can be white, both of them can be black. It don't matter to me. But when you have potentials and you see that this kid has potentials, then I cannot even imagine. Why not pick Dwayne Haskins? Why not? I'm looking at Daniel Jones' ratings, yards, and touchdowns, okay, on an average between 2016 to 2018, on an average, okay? And it says his rating is 131.7. That's his rating, okay? Now his yards is 2,674, which is not bad. Not bad. For 22 touchdowns, I give him props for that. That is a nice start. That's actually a decent amount of touchdowns you've done. But for 3 seasons, that's kind of okay. But hey, it is what it is. It's not easy. This is college football. So you give the kid props. Okay. I give him props. Now, let me go to Dwayne Haskins. Okay. Since they said that he missed a year, which I do see here that he did miss a year. But going through 2017 to 2018, okay? Now, everything that I'm going to read here to you guys, it doubles whatever Daniel Jones is producing. He doubled that, okay? His ratings is 174.1. His yards is 4,831 yards. And his touchdowns is 50. So he doubled anything that the kid that I just read about earlier, he doubled that. Now, I don't know what Gatlin is falling in love with. Me, I fall in love with a person who put in work. That's what I will fall in love with. That's why I don't understand with these jobs. Because when you're trying to get a job, they look at your appearance, I guess. That's what it seems like it. But they don't look at the body of work that you can produce. They don't look into that. But they look into what? Appearance? Okay. He's done work. They passed up this dude to pick Daniel Jones. And not even. There were way other quarterbacks they could have picked way before this guy. And this is what blows my mind. Now, might as well they keep Eli for another 10 years, because that's what it seems like they want to do. And it's watching the first things first. I've watched that, and Nick and what Chris Carter was talking about is absolutely correct. They don't want to get rid of Eli. They want to keep Eli. Because you cannot mentor somebody who you can't start. Like what Chris Carter says. And that's an excellent point. So this message is for the Giants organization. Y'all did a lousy job this year, man. Last year, I give you credit. You did a fantastic job. You got a good running back. The running back was hard and played his butt off. And just like this quarterback who you've passed off and Washington got him, your rivalry division, you're going to see that the Giants going to fall way back down like they did last year. This year. Last year. Gosh, this whole thing pissed me off, man. This is a joke. I had to do this video just for them. To see that fans like me pissed off. And I don't blame them because this is a joke. You've had so much opportunities to grab potential quarterbacks, and instead you pick this dude. Then Haskins, who was really looking forward to playing for the Giants and who has a body of work. But because he missed one season, that's gonna make you don't decide to pick him. I don't get it. Come on, man. Falling in love is one thing, but seeing performance is another thing. Anybody can fall in love with anything, but not no first time. I don't care what you say. Fall in love. My foot is a joke, man. Giants, yo, stand up, man. 2019 and 2020 gonna be a long season, and I'm telling you this. It's gonna be another long season. So get ready for the next draft. If they even get into a draft again. Which if they do, they may be way back in the list. But this was an opportunity for them to get a bright quarterback. To me, Haskins would have been the bomb kid. Haskins, he would have carried them. And maybe not. Who knows? Maybe this Jones could be the guy too. But we will never see because Eli's gonna play again. But if you put Haskins, I guarantee they would have had to put him to start. It would only make sense. Now they're playing for them. They're not playing for the fans. The fans want change. I want a change. I want a change. I'm speaking for the Giants fans. We need a change roster. Now is a time for a change. Not a time to just kick back and say, okay, we got these guys. All right, cool. For what? For another failed season? I'm tired. I would like to see the Giants get back on top of this game, man. Come on, man. Boys in blue, man. Yo, I'm disappointed in the staff, man. But whoever picked these players, man, I'm disappointed in you. You should have known better. You let this kid slip right past for a Washington team to grab him. Now, guess what? This is going to be a problem until out, because now you're going to have to see him as a starter, and you're going to see, don't worry, and I guarantee he's going to shine in the NFC East. The NFC East, the Giants going to be back down to 0 again. I'm out, man. This is ridiculous.